Madam, Professor Dr. Parveen Sumani, and then Dr. Ashok Sahu. Dr. Ashok Sahu, he is the ex-executive director of Nalco, right? And at the extreme end, you know him, Dr. S.K. Kar. He's the senior manager marketing and consultancy, and also he's heading different departments of security commission. So to this occasion, I would like to welcome you also, all of you present here, the ladies, the women, the girls who are here present. So thank you very much being here. Today is a very special day, so to say. And you know, recently we have got a letter from our head office, from the Ministry of Child and Women Development. The secretary he had sent a mail that all the women who are available in the campus, they should be aware about the sexual harassment, all the things. Okay, getting it? And I don't know whether you people know or don't know that we have one committee that has already been formed since 2020. That is, in that particular committee, Madam Sonalata Madam is there, Vijayalakshmi is there, Ritu Madam she is also there, and myself. There is a complaint against against sexual harassment, okay, to the girls. Okay. So through that committee, I will, being the chairman of the committee, I would like to convey that so many laws are there. Okay, being girl, being particularly those who are trainees of age, I think 15, 16 years old. Okay, you have to go a long way. So you are going to interact at every stage one man. So you should be well aware about your rights. Okay. Though we all know that we are in a cultured society, India is known in the whole world for the culture of this country, and you are all respective to that culture. And within the right of use, we people have to behave to the opposite person. Very well. Okay. So many things are there. Being you are learning here, that is our primary responsibility to make you capable or made you conscious and made you aware about the things happening around and what is going to about. So that is with that intention only this particular meeting has been arranged, and I am very much thankful to Dr. Parveen Sumani Madam and Ashok Sahu sir. That with a very short notice they have made themselves available here. And Madam Parveen, she is quite experienced. She has traveled more than 100 countries all over the world, and is a world leader, so to say. Now you'll be very much astonished to know that in the year 2022, she has got the award of Miss Mrs. Universe, Mrs. World, Miss Universe, Mrs. Universe during the year 2022. That kind of figure she is, and she's a good motivational speaker. Very good, okay. So we are really, you guys, particularly the young girls who are present here, they are very lucky to get her, madam, among us. So that during this entire course of her career, she must have got lots of experience. So I would like to request to madam in during her conversation with you people, she will share her experience, and as well as I hope that she is going to deliver you the motivational talks so that you get good life, not only a good human being or a good lady to the society, but I want that you are creating your one image in the society so that other people will follow you. Okay. With this, and you know, women are very, very important to the society. Okay. Like once Napoleon had said that give me good women, I'm going to give a good society. So everything depends upon you. And you, the ladies, are so important. You know, you are giving the bath to the other half of the society. You are very, very important. Please carry that message that you are important to the society and you're going to do something important for the, going to do something valuable for the society. Okay. With this, I would like to request to Kausar. He will carry this particular meeting ahead. Thank you very much.
Namaskar. Joy Jagannath. It's a great moment of excitement for all us. The two reason behind this. We're talking about the women protection, women empowerment. And we have a great woman personality, international personality among us. So, at the outset, I'm very much thankful to our esteemed guest for today, Dr. Ashok Kumar Shah, who is the ex-managing CA, ex-managing director, ex-executive director of National Aluminum Company. He is a very eminent person in this locality. He has enormous contribution for the organization growth, having very rich personal experience. He is also neuro-linguistic programming NLP trainer. Many have not had NLP. NLP means neuro-linguistic, everything what you do because of our brain. Orientation of brain, thoughts and actions. He is a master trainer for that. Shah is also a consultant, management consultant to many organizations. He is a corporate trainer. Suddenly, within very short notice, when I requested, Sir, we need your presence, Sir agreed. Sir, we are very much thankful to you and welcome you. But today, you become here as a guest and to share a few of your experiences. Apart from that, we are talking about the women. Today, with the topic we are discussing about the women harassment in workplace. Life skill through motivation for female employees in cybercrime. This talk will be delivered by Dr. Parin Shomani ma'am. And there's nothing, I don't have any words. I don't find much time to speak. She is such a personality of the profile. She is not only Mistress Universe, she is Mistress in everything. Mistress Universe, Mistress World, and Mistress India. She has won more than n number of awards. I was going through her CV, it was so interesting. It was 102 pages. Even up to October 2022, it was, maybe by this time it will be 120 or something. So it is a great privilege. That was an occasion I met, and she is very tightly occupied in Odisha during his 2 days stay. I requested with my folded hands, ma'am, we need your presence. Since you are here, we need to have your footprint inside our premises. Such a great personality, such a great celebrity, a great intelligent person, and we need to have your presence. Ma'am, virtually cancel some of our program and made a schedule to reach here, to come here and to spend a couple of hours with us. Thank you, ma'am. I welcome you to CTG Bhubaneswar. We are really privileged to have your presence today as a chief guest cum chief speaker. And this will be a great inspiration. You know that woman is the pool of a circle. Within her is the power to create, to nurture, and transform. There is only woman. We have the ability and the power to create, nurture, and transform. We talk about the social transformation, cultural transformation, economic transformation, any transformation origin starts from the women. Women belong in all places where decisions are being made. It should not be that. Women are the exception. There's nothing like that when you say that a woman or the girl, they are something exception. They are not from in a different world. They are all the decision makers. They are the focus point in every activity, in any family, in the society, in governance. And if you look at really the statistic survey says, the women employees are contributing, they are more decent, more disciplined, more sensitive, more contributing partner to the organization rather than the male members. So, definitely it is a proud and privileged moment. We must encourage, we must inspire, we must motivate our women community with the presence of such a great personality like Dr. Parin Shomani ma'am. I would briefly like to introduce Professor Dr. Parin Shomani is the Director of London Organization of Skill Development, Managing Editor of the Global Research Journal for United Kingdom, independent academic scholar, TEDx speaker, writer. Ma'am was saying almost at the age of 19, she has completed nearly 11 books. She has written 11 books. By birth, she is a writer, humanitarian, philanthropist, and multi-international award winner. That is, I say, that is, she is a universal talent. Not only she is having both beauty in at her soul and beauty in his body, beauty in his mind. She is beauty in totality, beauty in talent, and there is no words to tell. Professor Dr. Farin Samani was honored a little of Mistress Universe 22 and was crowned by Bollywood actress Mahak Chahal. Also, she was the winner of many beauty pageants. She is with the icon of beauty with the brain and became the winner of Enigma Mistress World 2022 and also crowned by Bollywood actress Aditi Bobitika on winning Mistress India 2021. Winner Mistress Great Asian 2021, winner of Mistress India Global 2021, and a runner-up of Mistress Queen of India 2021. She has achieved 7 doctorates, एक या दो नहीं, recognized 5 times in the World Book of Records, 5 बार World Book of Records, twice recognized India Book of World, Asia Book of Records, Karnataka Book of Records. She has authored 19 books. I think another, I was talking to ma'am, a beautiful books, 2-3 books are on the process in the way of publishing. A 20th upcoming book, The Manifest Inner Beauty, very important. Manifest Inner Beauty, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, sir. The link to this is a part 1, will be launched in the January 23, sometime here. She has received, she inspired award from House of Parliament in the London and many more awards she has received. There is no words. If you keep on going and saying about her ma'am, maybe it's not matter of day 1 or 2, it will take long hours. So now, and when you look at the iceberg, behind the iceberg, there are these things. She has many challenges. She has converted every challenge into the opportunities. He has taken in the path of taken the drive in the path of the passion. That this is the winner and keep on winning, winning, winning. The great inspiration. I remember the quote is very perfectly relevant. Life has got all those twists and turns. Life is full of twists. There is opportunity. Then no life without problem. No person without problem. There is problem. It is up to us. How do we look at the problem? How do we receive at the problem? How do we perceive at the problem? The winners always take the challenge as opportunity, take the problem as opportunity, and they convert it through the path of their passion. They win and succeed. With this background note, now I will request Dr. Ashok Kumar Shausha, our chief guest, our guest of this occasion, to speak a few words to our gathering, our students, faculty members in this occasion. Sir, I welcome you, sir. Give an applause. Warm welcome to sir.
Thank you so much for this honor. Whether I should tell good morning or good afternoon, I don't know, because it is too early for good afternoon and too late for good morning. So what Karasar has told, Jai Jagannath. So it's an honor for me. I think you all understand English, Hindi, Odia? Yes. No problem? Okay.
English, Hindi, no. Madams are there from Myanmar.
Oh, okay. Welcome to India. Good. So I will continue to address in English. You know, in every woman, Woman. There is a man. Is it not? Huh? And in every female, Female, there is a male. So every woman have a male, every woman has a man, and every female has a male. We are all inseparable. It's always being told. If we tell the name of Adam, then also Eve also comes. If you take the name of Ram, Sita comes. If you take the name of Krishna, Radha also comes. Radha, Krishna, Sita, Ram, all these things. And they are, as rightly told by Karasar, they are the strength of the human philosophy. Because if you talk about Lakshmi, it's a woman. If you talk about Saraswati, she is also a woman. If you talk about Durga, she is also a woman. Everywhere. And there is no question of, we tell that we have to empower women. What is this? They are always powerful. Who told that we have to empower women? You are all powerful. Only thing is that you have to realize your power and utilize it in the right way. And we tell that this POS Act has come. Everybody knows about hello, hello, POS Act. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have got a beautiful stereophonic voice. No problem. Huh? So, prevention of sexual harassment in workplace. That is POS, and it has come in 2013. And we tell that we have done that. In fact, in fact, all these things should have come much more earlier, and it's all because the degradation in the social fabric that it has come. Otherwise, there was no need of a pause. And there is lot many things for in writing, in gesture and posture. And the POS Act defines what are the indicators of sexual harassment. What are the indicators? If anybody has gone through it, what are the indicators of sexual harassment? And there are a lot of things which earlier it was also there in Factories Act. There was a provision: the ladies cannot work beyond 7 o'clock in the evening till 5 o'clock in the morning. That's also a protective thing. They cannot work in mines. There are so many other provisions were there. Still, this POS Act has defined the harassment in a different way. Even somebody tells, I know it, that if somebody tells to a girl or somebody or a lady in the office, okay, lady in the office, aati kya khandala, that also becomes sexual harassment. That also becomes sexual harassment. You just can't. Now, when we are working together, we have to have a semblance in all our behavior and all our dealings. And sometimes what happens, this protective laws also works as a deterrent in the workforce. Somebody may be afraid of, how do I deal if a girl is there working or lady is working, and if I have to ask her to do something, sometimes it also becomes a dilemma. How do I tell her कि आज ये शाम 7 बजे तक खत्म करके जाना है, you have to complete this. And if somebody tells something like that, because I have dealt with such situation, I have dealt it in my organization also, I have dealt with such situation. What do I do? And in such a situation also, I have taken action against my own people. I have suspended people. I have terminated people also on the on sexual harassment cases. I was the appellate authority also. And I will tell you, I will not take much time because you are all eager to listen to, and me also, me too also, I am also eager to listen to Dr. Parin Sumani. And it was during a lunchtime in Bhubaneswar. Bhubaneswar, I was there in the office and I got a call from an IAS officer that Mr. Sahu, one girl is going to meet you. And I know that girl, I had terminated her father because of some. I was a little bit, okay, why she is coming? Why she is coming? And this is lunchtime and I was alone there in the office. I was little perturbed. What do I do? Immediately I called two to three person to my office, and my earlier position as general manager, I was having a lady PS. I found out where is she. I told her, where are you? Whether you have finished your lunch? Well, yes sir, I'm finished and I'm there in the office. Well, immediately to you come to my office. Because there are certain things, there are certain protections. Otherwise, what will happen? Some may, if the intention is not good, also somebody may like to take advantage of that situation. It's not only that men also only take advantage. It also sometimes it happens that women also take advantage. The only thing is that unless we change our behavior, unless we change our attitude towards each other and respect the women, respect our work. Because we have all seen our mother, we have all seen our sisters, how they are working. Now, I have got two daughters, I have two daughters. And we both, when my daughter was reading in Chennai, also we both were very, and my wife will tell, तुम हर दिन शाम को फोन जरूर करना और आने के बाद में. And if suppose one day she is not receiving the phone, she becomes perturbed. And she used to, today she has not telephoned and you are not telling anything. Well, we as a parent, we also as a parent, and she wanted to go to Singapore for her MBA. We both told no. And then we told that, okay, you can go after your marriage. You see, we are so protective, we are so protective as a parent because we do not believe the world, the surroundings. But then, you know, Singapore is a much safer place than Bhubaneswar, than Bangalore, than Delhi and any other place. And it all depends how you protect yourself, not that how somebody is going to protect you. And even I faced another thing also, and I will not take much time, I will take only 1 minute. And this 7 to 9, ladies were not supposed to work in industry, and I being the HR head also, we also had that. And two girls, GTs, they came to me one day. They told, sir, why we can't work in shift? I told that no, you can't work in shift because it has to be, it is in B shift and we have to take the girls off after 7 o'clock and we can't put you there till 5 o'clock. So we don't want that. And then I discussed that. And then on trial basis, we put the girls, two girls in shift on a trial. Both of them were mechanical engineers. And believe me, they were very good engineers and they handled the shift very nicely. So sometimes what happens, we ourselves we undermine the potential. And then we tell them that you can't do this engineering, you have to go to this marketing division or L&D, learning and development, or R&D and all these things. No. They are competent, they are equal to anybody. Now in defense also people are being recruited. And the good thing is that even the Cricket Control Board of India has also made that the fees of male cricketer and female cricketers are also has to be equal only. So never feel that you are all incompetent to handle the situation. You are more competent to handle the situation. Because within you, inside you, you are encompassing a man. Being a woman, you are also having a man. Being a female, you are also having a male. And that male should come out, that woman's man should come out when you are in that type of situation. So, wish you all the best, and you have a very beautiful and very successful and prosperous new year. And I would also like to listen to the Mrs. World 2022. So thank you very much. Thank you very much once again, Dr. Sir and Mr. Rao, for inviting me to share my thoughts. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience and thoughts and giving inspiration. It is a great thing. But yes, the laws are meant for us to make the best use of it, not to misuse of it. It has been seen in the society, some people try to make misuse of the law. Law is meant for our ease of living, for our comfort, for our safety, for in every aspect, for our health, everything. But we have to keep it in mind that we should not make misuse of the law. Yes, as Sarah mentioned, the capabilities of the woman. If you look at the women are by default, they are the best managers. Without having a management degree, by default, by birth, you remember our grandmother was the best manager. My mother, without any qualification, maybe the fourth or fifth standard, fifth pass, is the best manager. What not? They manage everything. We talk about all the management knowledge. Finance management, who does? Right? Relationship management, interpersonal relationship management, conflict management, inventory management, everything. Education, time management. So if you look at all the management activities, by default, they are the experts. They are the practicing managers, not having a degree, qualified degree managers. They are all practicing managers by now. Anything is happening with the neighbor, they manage it. Husband management also the biggest responsibility. कब बोलने से क्या बोलने से बंदा सुनेगा नहीं. So by birth they are having they are got gifted intelligence. They know how to manage the situation. They know how any kind of situation is coming, and they never get settled. Maybe they are more emotional. Only thing is the male members need to take care of the emotional quotient and emotional intelligence. If you can emotionally handle, manage a woman, you can achieve everything. If anything is not happening, I will definitely blame to the male members because they are incapable to handle and manage the things. Right? They are not greedy, they are very sensitive. And we learn what many things are there, what many structures that are there. Now it is not the time to discuss. Now we are all eagerly waiting for listening to the most exciting person, the today available in us, the attraction of this entire occasion, and the time has come. I request Dr. Shaman Iman to come and share her experience, views, whatever the way you want, without my colleague, friends, and students here. Shaman Iman, I request you please. Give applause.
Good afternoon, beautiful girls. I'm so happy and I'm so privileged to be with all of you today. I want to say a very big thank you to Dr. Kar, Dr. Sahu, Dr. Rahul, and all the dignitaries who are on the dais and off the dais. Namaste and thank you. Jai Jagannath. It's a very happy moment, and especially when I see the lovely girls, it makes me feel very proud. I did not expect this, seriously. I did not think about it. I only knew that I'm going to be seeing few females and the rest will be all male. But I'm so happy the program is all for us. How lucky we are that you are with me and I'm with you. Yes? Okay. I'll give you a couple of things before I start. I like to say one word and I like to listen to words from you. Okay? So we'll make it an interaction. Okay? Live event. We don't want I'm talking and you are listening. I'm sure you can all see me. Is that right? Right at the back? Can you all see me? I know I'm standing here, but I have a third eye. So I can see exactly what you guys are doing. Okay? So it's only matter of understanding each other and to know and learn from each other. Today, I know that you are not learning from me, but I am learning from you. So we are learning together and we are going to help others. Shall we do that? Yes? Right at the back? Yes? You all can see me, is that right? But you know that I can see you as well. And I'm sure you can see my eyes moving everywhere. You saw that, yeah? Okay. If you can't hear, if you want to ask anything, just put your hand up and we'll go to you. Perfect? I forgot my little tip.
Yes, there. One point.
You can start.
PPT.
I have prepared a beautiful PPT for you, but I did not know that you are a young, beautiful girls. I thought as a faculty members, but now I will be changing few things because my perception was that I'm going to be seeing all the professors and all the teachers, but I think you are a students too. Am I right? You all are students, yeah? Perfect. Okay, so today we are going to be looking at life skills through motivation for female employees in cybercrime. Cybercrime. Why? Because in this day and age we are looking at all the different stories. Yeah. Do you know the case what has happened on 31st of December? Anybody is aware in Delhi? Delhi? You know that? How many people are aware? Only one girl I can tell me if she's aware. Anybody else know about that thing? What happened on 31st of December on the New Year's Eve in Delhi?
Two girls is there. No,
One girl.
just in car that
You know that. How many people? You just raise your hand so I can check your knowledge. How many of people are knowing that? Okay. So we're talking about 2% of the people are aware of it. Okay, I'll tell you a little story. Okay, the reason I got involved because I got a call from I was not in India at the time. I was like 25th of December. I left India and I went to London to my house to celebrate Christmas with my family. And I received a call on the 1st of January or 2nd of January, I can't remember. And I was being told, ma'am, we would like to take an interview of yours regarding the incident happened on 31st. I said, what happened on 31st? I was just like you all. I did not know anything about it. I'll be honest, because I don't want to make stories. I did not know. I said, is something happened? Yeah, madam, we don't know about it. I said, no. He said, let me send you a link and you look at it and then you let us know because we want to take an interview. And I thought you're physically here, so we would like to call you in the studio and take your interview with other dignitaries. I said, okay, let me look at the link, but I'm not there. He said, no problem, we still want to conduct the interview, we'll do it online. Means like on a Facebook channel or whatever, you know how the new technology works, yeah? So I said, okay. I read it, I was shocked. It was extremely sad to know a young boy, Wasim, am I right? Wasim. And I know that boy, I know the family, because The reason I know, because it's coming from one of the community where I go and do my talks in that community. It's a Smiley community. It was a very shocking news when I heard that that family, I don't know personally one to one, I don't know them at all, but the sad part that I know the community so well and I cannot think that community can ever do anything like that. And this only happened because of social media. Nothing more than that. So right now, as a female, we get loads of things going on social media. Is that right?
Yes.
Too much is going on. How much are we taking interest in it? Let me tell you one other story before I start because I never thought this was not going to happen, but I think I'm changing because you are different students. I'm looking at it, different presentation, but because I prepared it for all the faculties. So yes, I will still go through as an employee. You will be the future working for the companies and the organization. You will definitely. But let me tell you this story as well. I have been asked not once, not twice, on many occasions that Dr. Somani, we have received an email from someone telling us that they wanted to gift us. Have you heard about that story? Do you know anything about it? That is happening a lot in Delhi and Rajasthan. Okay, that they're getting the email from. This is a real story. They're getting the email, and in the email they say, "Oh, I want to send you an iPhone. I want to send you a laptop.
Yes.
So you give us your full address. They don't ask you for the bank details. Yeah, they don't ask you. Only say they ask you for the full address. We will deliver it to you, and after that, they will say you need to pay 50,000 to go to the Delhi airport, or you need to pay here, or something like that stories. Then it comes to 75,000. Then it comes to 1 lakh. This is the real thing going on in the market. Lot of people, and one of my colleagues from Rajasthan, Jaipur, she was trapped because she was chatting with someone online in Glasgow, which is in UK, in England, the place in Glasgow. She was chatting and he said, "Oh, I like you so much, you're so nice." Believe me or not, I wouldn't say that she was very pretty woman. Everybody are beautiful. But when somebody says ki you are and you know yourself what you are, you understand this is completely wrong message she was getting. Very wrong signals. And she was being appreciated. "Oh, you are so nice. I want to marry you. I want to buy you the diamond ring. I want to get you the clothes. I want to do everything for you." And he said, "I'm sending you everything in the parcel. Please pay 50,000." And this woman did not ask anyone. She paid 50,000. Really, she went and paid in someone's account 50,000, and then she said, "I've done it, but I did not receive my parcel." "Oh, because parcel needed more money because it was too heavy. The weight was, I've sent you sandals, I've sent you beautiful dresses, and the wedding dress is very heavy, and I am coming to Rajasthan and I'm going to get married in Jaipur." Look at the story that man has created, and that man said, "Abhi मैंने और 50,000 put 50,000 more because the weight is increased. So after that, you will receive the parcel, and I'm coming to see you in 2 weeks from there." She was not sure that something is not right. She called me, and I was in London. I was not over here. I was in London at the time, and she's telling me this was October last year, October story, yeah. And when she told me about this one, I told her this is scam. I don't want to know the story. This is 100% scam. She said, "Why? Have I lost 50,000?" I said, "Yes, you have lost 50,000. You have. You're not going to get anything." He said, "No, no, yes, put diamond rings, yes, put my white." He showed me the picture, he showed me the beautiful Swarovski stone, my sandals, and beautiful ring. I said, "This is all fake. You don't pay anymore now. I tell you, Dr. Chandrakala, please don't pay anything. This is all scam." And then she found out it was scam. So it was her yesterday, it could be any one of us today. Yes? So we want to be very careful whom we deal and whom we connect. Because see, we all are young girls. People can cheat us, people can do anything, but we have to be strong from inside. Our soul is beautiful. You are beautiful, but your soul is even more powerful and beautiful. We need to help our soul not to go on a wrong path. Yeah, as Dr. Carr said beautifully, every challenge is, that's true what you say, every challenge is, I have come across and made it in a positive. Why? Because I don't want to let my hope die. That's what I'm writing, one of the book which will be coming out soon, probably in this year, hopefully I can finish my book. But the one I finished is Manifest Inner Beauty. You don't have to be beautiful from outside. You don't have to. Five fingers are there. Are the five fingers same? Chotti, badi, bada, chota, jhadi, moti, everything is there, no? So we are all individuals. We are all different. And if we are same, then there is no difference between you and me. We all have to be unique. And that uniqueness will help us to grow and flourish in this society. True? Do we agree? Yes? Okay. So let's start now, okay? So, employees in the crime, in the cyber crime, so what as a female we are facing? We are facing lot of things. First of all, we have got smartphones, and because of the smartphones, we are always on the net. Yes? Tick, 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 tick. But how many times do you go on a social media? Be honest, don't lie. Just how many times a day?
Maybe 1 hour. For me, maybe 1 hour.
1 hour a day? That's very good. Very good. How many people go more than 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours? How many? Who has got the maximum hours who goes on the phone?
Nobody maximum.
Huh? I'm very sure. Okay. You will agree with me when you are given an assignment, yeah? And when you are being told, okay, you have to complete this assignment in a 1 week's time. You have got one whole week to finish your assignment, and you go on you genuinely want to work, but what happens? You go on the internet and you get distracted. You agree? And we go on a different sites. Shopping site, this site, that site, looking at someone's on Insta, Facebook. Happens because we are human. We are a social animal. We don't care about anything, and we think this is right, and we go. And we waste our whole week, and our assignment is not even fully completed. होता है ना ऐसा? You experience, yeah? But our diversion, our focused mind should be in such a way that we should not think about anything, just focus what you are doing. The smartphone is there to help us with the technology where we cannot reach before, but we can reach now. Yes. Okay. Other thing, most households have got internet. That's why it's a causing an issue because the world is in a fingertip. Everything you can get, tick, 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 and you know what's happening. Before that, we used to say, Mommy, my stomach is paining, what do I take? Now, do we ask our mother? We don't. We ask the Google, what's wrong with my stomach? Why am I having this ache and pain? Google has become your new mother. True? Why? Because technology is gone that advanced, and that technology can help you and can destroy you. How many will agree with that? How many agrees? Yeah? It can help you and destroy. Absolutely right. So over the last 24 years, 25 years, we have going through this more and more era of technology. And right now, with this COVID challenges, we have completely learned how to be online. Yes. Before that, not many organizations used to be on online, but now every organization can be on a hybrid. All the conferences, all the meetings, all the classroom sessions are on online and offline. Why? Because the time has changed. And that is helping us to grow and flourish in a different areas. Are you able to see these slides or it's too light? Because I can't see very well. Are you able to see? Or shall we switch off the lights? Huh? Problem with the lights? Oh, the lamp. Okay, okay. So if you, okay, fair enough, no problem. I will go through in my in my language in that case. Because if you look at the employees, we are going through more and more challenges. But how can we face? How can we do that? If one person understands, they can help 10 and 10 can multiply in 100. Why? Because as a female, we are the mother, we are the sister, we are one of the dominant personalities in the society. And I really like what Dr. Sahu said. I really learned something really new from you, that woman, man, and a female is male. So we are all connected with each other. Adam and Eve. Yes, we are, but we are connected, but how are we implementing? What is our action? What are our thoughts regarding that? Every man is a nice person. Every woman is a nice person. But depends in what category, in what things we are looking at. All depends how we want to perceive. Not because they want to perceive, the way we want to look at it. Now, when you simply look at anything in the world, we think grass is green, but always the grass is green. Sometimes it's sukha, dry, green. Yeah. Let me give you one other example of mango, which is my favorite thing I would like to say. Mango is lovely. It's an exotic fruit. But if you look at the color, it's beautiful orangey color. You think it's pakka pakka. But it's always khatta khatta, sometimes it's khatta khatta. होता है ना? This comes. Why? Because we think, oh, कितना अच्छा है, this is a nice person, but it's not always the right thing. We need to know who is right and who is wrong. So we need understanding. Our neuro powers, our brain is very smart. Only we need to tell our brain here to go or here to go, where to go and where to go. That will help you to understand the reality of for us to be in the society and how to stop the cybercrime. So what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity consists of technology, possesses and controlled designs to protect system, network, programs and devices and data for the cyber attack. That is cybercrime. If you look at this one, that motivation and awareness for female employees in cybercrime, where we can say that cyber threats affect every individual and require us all to work together and be vigilant and raise awareness. That is the what we should be looking at how and what, because nobody will tell us anything. We are scared of cyber, we are scared about all the security things, but they are good for us, our protection. And I like the way one other thing I remembered what Dr. Sahu said about that Singapore. My daughter also wanted to go to Bulgaria. I've got 3 beautiful girls, just like you. My older one is 38, she is an audiologist. She's a hidden hearing doctor. Number 2, she's doing her PhD in ophthalmology and mental health with music. And the third one, she did her first degree in UCL in London, and now she wants to do the dentistry. So she wanted to go to Bulgaria in one of the oldest university in the world is a Sofia University. You can Google that. And in Sofia University, we never have been, but since she had a craze about it, she wanted to go. Exactly, my husband and myself and my family, my in-laws, everybody said, we are not going. She would not eat. She stopped eating. She stopped drinking. She said, I don't care. I don't want to leave if you don't let me go. She had a big tantrum. And even though she goes to university in UCL, I was one of the mother who drops her and picks her, even though she wasn't going for undergraduate. She was like a big girl. But they were very close. I used to drop my older one, I used to drop my second one, I used to drop my third one. Now I have become free from last couple of years that all are settling in their own field. They're still studying, but they're grown. They don't need that much. What I used to do, I used to drop them as a chauffeur, as a driver. I used to go and pick them up because I always think they're my babies. But now my babies are growing older and older. So now we say, Mommy, that's enough. It's okay. It's fine. You know how it is. How you are telling your mother as well, yeah? Okay? So, when my daughter made a little tantrum, okay, Mommy, I am not going to do anything if you don't let me go. So my other daughter was a little wiser, number 2, PhD girl. She said, Mom, better let it go. I said, we don't know how the Bulgaria is like more like an Eastern European place and it's not very safe. That place is a mafia place. Okay? That is all the mafia lives in Bulgaria. But with the grace of Supreme, we have to trust our children. We have to feel confident in them. So we went there, we saw it. I know it was not very nice. This is the first year. She still has to stay for 5 more years to complete her studies. We finger cross and hope God will take care of her. Now, if the children wants to go, today you are a student, tomorrow you'll become a mother. You will have to face more challenges than what your parents and what we are facing. Time is growing faster and we have to catch up with the time. If we don't catch up with the time, we are going to be left behind. Our children don't want to know us. Why? Because they are going to be more and more advanced in their further studies and they want to do a lot. And we have to help them. We have to encourage them and we have to give them a freedom, give them a choice. You know, like Madari, monkey. Madari, what he will do? He will take the monkey to the show and then he will give a freedom, put the street open, go and dance. And then Madari will pull it down. Come on, time ho gaya hai. Let's go finish the show. So we have to give a freedom to our children, but at the same time, we are allowing them to know what they want to do. Because end of the day, if we don't give the freedom, they will never learn anything. So we have to learn before we teach others. So we want to be a role model and help our children. Are you all on the same page? Yes? Okay. The cybercrime waits for the opportunity. Ensure that our security and success does not attract those that used to change and their own advantage. Does not change or they have own advantages to seek their personal benefit. Some people do unnecessary things for their personal benefit. They do wrong things. But we should be careful. It's okay. People will do some naughty things because they don't understand the reality. They don't know what they're doing. But we need to be aware of it and we need to stop the crime. Understand how digital technologies can cause each and every sectors which we have just talked about it. Interaction online and to exploit social vulnerabilities. That's what is happening. What the woman was having a struggle and she lost her money. Frauds online is the dominant. And one other thing I'll tell you is dominant and is being carried out all the time, especially in US. This is a real story as well. In US, I was conned. Honestly, I was conned. I'm so careful. I was working for a bank, for the Lloyds Bank, it was a finance company, and I was literally conned, which I could not realize how did it happen. When I look back, I said, oh my God, I cannot believe that. We wanted to go and celebrate my 50th birthday. It was 3 years ago, we are talking about, and we all wanted to go to Valencia and Austria. So my daughter said, Mommy, let's book the holidays. My husband said, yeah, if you want to sort it out, then do it the way you want, what days and everything. So we were sorting it out. So we went on online, as you know, how we go on online and we looked at the cheapest holiday in Austria, cheapest holiday in Valencia. I went there and the guy said to me, Madam, if you go online, if you pay there, you have to pay £1,000 for 5 people to go. And if you pay directly to me, you only have to pay 700. You are going to be saving 300. And in 300, I'm going to throw food, full board for you. That was not the part of £1,000 deal. I will give you full board. I will give you this. I will give you. So I told my husband, do you think I should do it? And he said, this sounds very good. If you look at the whole day, instead of 1,000, it's going to cost us 2,500 with the food and because it's expensive in Europe. So, and we were going for a 10 days tour. So it was going to be one place to other place. It was going to cost around 2,500. He said, deal sounds very good. I said, should I do it or not? He said, yeah, why not? I paid him 724 pounds with the taxes and whatever. And after that, no tickets, no accommodation, nothing came to me. So I rang him back and he replied me with very confident, Madam, अभी तो बाकी है ना, you still have to wait, you're not going now. You still have got 1 month to go. I said, okay, so when will I get it? He said, don't worry, they are preparing the tickets for us. They're making me full, yeah? They're preparing the tickets for you and we'll send it to you before you travel. Before 1 week, you will get everything. So I trusted, and because I have such a busy life schedule, I can't even remember. I did not even thought of going back to that. And after that, within a week, my husband said, "Is the tickets and everything? Have you received it from the agent?" I said, "No, I have not." He said, "Can you call them?" I called them. They would not pick up my call. They would not pick up my call. And in the end, I found out that was a fraud company. See how you are going because you think you're going with the cheaper and you lost it. So from that day, I learned my lesson never to pay more, but be safe. Luckily, it was good thinking nothing happened to us. It was nice that we were not trapped by anybody else. It could have happened while I'm on my own. Because I travel on my own. My husband said, never do anything what you've done like this. Because see, how we learn our mistakes. So I don't want that mistake to be repeated again in the history for anyone. How do you think females can minimize our risk of cyber attacks? Give me some examples. How can we do that? How can we minimize? Can we have the AC on? Yes. So tell me, how can we minimize it, dear? You can't minimize? How?
For the communication,
No, how can we minimize? हम कैसे ये stop कर सकते हैं? कैसे हम कम कर सकते हैं? बंद तो नहीं कर सकेंगे ना cyber crime. We can't stop it, but we have to minimize. But how can we minimize? Protect ourselves. Yes, very good.
self-defense.
Self-defense. Yes, very good. Yes.
One is, and we should share what is necessary and not more than that.
Thank you very much. That's the answer I was looking. We only have to share the details what is required. Never give your personal information to anyone. Even though you know them so well, even though you are very close, especially OTP you get. You know OTP you're getting when you book the flight, book this, don't share with them. Share with the people whom you are closely connected. Because that OTP, that's your personal details, your bank details. It doesn't help you, it will ruin your life. Because things are getting so bad nowadays. They ask me, okay, this is a very, which I don't like to share, but I should still share it with you girls because you are, well, like my children, put it down that way, okay? Because I went on this beauty pageant and everything, somebody asked me, can you please share your pictures? Real thing, yeah? So I was so stupid. I shared my good pictures, nothing bad. Like, can you see my dresses? I don't show anything. I'm one of the person because I'm not a model. I'm a role model for the society. Okay, so I share all my proper cover pictures. The person is telling me, "Ma'am, I need you to have you in one of the competition. So I would like you to share the pictures, little bit more fleshy, little bit this and that." I said, "Hold on, my dear. I don't have any pictures. I don't take any more pictures like that. My pictures are very modest, very properly dressed up. I don't even show anything apart from my blouses in the back. They have given. That's it. This is, I'm telling you. That's what I told him. And he said, "Oh, for this thing we need that." I said, "Sorry, I'm not interested." But if somebody is more desperate to be want to do, they will send it, and then they will try to. Because I know my standard, I know my lifestyle, I know I don't need anything, you don't do anything. But this is the real world, how the world plays with you. When I became Mrs. World, I got there were some directors sitting, and Aditi Gowatri, she crowned me for Mrs. India 2021. Lots of people were sitting, all the directors were there, like all the music directors and all the film directors, and they were there. After winning and after Aditi Gowatri crowned and she walked with me on a ramp, and after that this one of the director of the South comes up to me and says, "Madam, I want to give you a movie." So I said, "Movie is not my cup of tea. I'm not interested." He said, "Do you know whom you're going to be working? This is the real story, yeah." This is all on the media. You can see my interview, which after the Mrs. India, my interview was taken, and this is what I say. I say, for me to work, that doesn't make any much difference. Why? Because I'm not into the movies. I'm not into any of the thing what I want to do. I want to be a humanitarian. I want to help the children in the education, in the women empowerment, in the youth development. Movie is not me. Do you know you will be working with the big heroes? I said, if it's a Shahrukh, if it's a Akshay, or Kirti, that doesn't bother me even. I don't want to work with them even. Forget about it. He said, you'll be working with the South of God. Do you know who is South of God? I did not know myself. Now I know. Do you know who is South of God? Eh? Rajnikant, yes. Honestly, I did not know. I was so innocent in this because I don't watch all these movies. I don't get time to watch because I'm so much into my education, into my work. I keep on working. So the guy said, "You don't know South of God?" I said, "No." He said, "You're joking." I said, "Genuinely, I don't know. I'm telling you the truth." And then he said, "Rajnikant." I said, "Okay, who is Rajnikant?" He said, "He's a big hero." I said, "Okay, I'll watch it. I'll Google him." Google, and yes, he's a big hero. I said, "Okay, but I'm not interested." Now, there were other girls who were there. They said, "Man, why are you saying no?" Even my organizer said, "अच्छा मौका है." मैं बोला मुझे इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है तो अच्छा मौका मेरे लिए काम का ही नहीं है. When you are desperate as a female, people will take advantage of you. Yes? So, because I was not having greed of anything, I did not want to be on that field of that movie. Because when you be on that level of movies, what you will be doing? You'll be looking after yourself. You want to look more beautiful and more pretty. You don't care about others because you want to compete with the other actresses. Simple story. It's true. So when you want to do that, you will not take care about the society. So where is my humanitarian work gone? I can't do what I want to achieve. I can't do what I want to help my society. The reason I'm living for the society. The reason I'm devoting myself because I want to give lot of time, lot of energy, lot of my aspiration things to my young girls. And there you are. So every time, whatever you take any action, remember to minimize, you need to think what you want to achieve in your life. If you don't want to achieve in your life, yes, you can do what you want to do. But if you want to achieve something in your life, then yes, you can do what is going to help you. So, how do you think female can minimize our risk of cyber attacks? You know what to do. Yeah, I can't change my slides now. Forget. Okay, so these are all the things which I have gone through with you, so I don't have to go. This is all the how we can minimize it. So, if you look at it, this is a beautiful chart. Can you see that in the chart? Yes, you can see what it says. That to minimize, you have to monitor, you have to analyze, you have to identify, and you have to give a priority by treating and evaluate is it the right thing for you to do. This is simple. Remember this chart and action according to that, you will never fall in a trap. That's my guarantee. Because I have learned it hard way, which I'm sharing you my experience. It's true, because as a female, and if you want to work with the society, you will have a lot of challenges in your life, trust me. So many things you will be facing. But if you are pure, if you are clean, nobody can come near you. Nobody can cheat you. Because your ethics are very clean. You have a clear, pure soul, and that pure soul only makes the pure people to be around you. So whenever you are connected to any friend, colleagues, be with the positive people. And the more positive people are around you, the better for your soul and better for your success. So, for example, when you do some work like this, yeah, when you're working in the uni or studying or you're connected with the people, you will find a lot of people who gossips. Yes, who has got ample time to gossip? Do you have time to gossip? Do you know your agenda? Do you have your goals? Do you want to achieve your goal? What do you do? Sorry? Work hard. More anything?
You have to focus.
Focus. Very good. Focus what you want to do and some more. Achieve what bola? Yes. What did you say?
Achieve the goals.
Achieve your goals, yes, because you know your goal, you know your priorities, you have evaluated yourself, so you go on that path. If you find any people who talks in a gossipy, sideline, stay away from them. Surround yourself with the positive vibes will help you to support your soul to be clean and pure. Now, I will look at the life skills, okay? Do you know the life skills? Do you know your life skills? Yes? What is life skills? Yes or no? No life skills? Okay. When you were little, your mom used to tell you, do your buttons. Yeah? Life skills. You learned it, how to do it. When you were a baby, you did not know what to do. They give you a little bar of chocolate. You walk from here to here, I'll give you a bar of chocolate. And you walked. These are life skills. So these life skills we all have got. When you grow older, we went on a computer. We started driving a bicycle, learned the car. So these are all the life skills. But how we can make your life skills into a skill which will help you to promote. That skill will help you to make advance in your work what you're doing. So life skill, we are born with every skills in the life. As I told you, everybody sitting in the room are unique and a beautiful soul. Now this soul, we have to nurture them. How do we nurture them? How do we protect them? How do we take care of it? By having a life skill and by doing the right thing, what is necessary. I can't do it. Why you can't do it? Why you can't do it? What is helping used to say you can't do it? Because certain things which you want to achieve in your life, you want to achieve, but certain things you want to do, you don't want to care about it. As I told you, I don't want to be in the movies. I don't care. Might be a bright future for me, but I don't want to. That's not my cup of tea. You want to stay away from the negative people, as you mentioned. Yes. Why? Because you want to focus on the right path. You want to achieve your goals. And when you want to achieve your goals, you'll be on the path of history, a path of success. Now, if you look at the other things, how can we motivate? See, if I tell you, you are going to get good marks, I will give you 100% if you fulfill my dream, if you fulfill this assignment. You do it. Why? Because I have bribed you. But if I have not bribed you, and if I have asked you assignment, you have to complete it, and you want a good marks, then better finish it. Can you see the two differences? One, I'm giving you bribe that yes, you do it, I'll give you 100% mark. But other one, I did not even say anything. What does it make difference? Tell me the difference. Motivation. So first one has given the motivation to get 100%. But the second one is a self-motivation. Self-motivation, there are two motivations, yeah? One is the intrinsic motivation and other is the extrinsic motivation. Do you know the meaning of it? What is the intrinsic motivation?
Self-motivation.
Self-motivation. And the other one is the others, by bribing. Like, if you have something, we'll do it. If you don't have it, we won't do it. Okay. So in that case, our motivation should be intrinsic motivation. We don't need anyone's help to motivate us. We have grown up, aren't we? We know what our responsibility is. We know what we want to achieve in our life. And we know what we want to do for our future children, our generation, our brothers, sisters, our society, ourselves. But how can we do that? It only happens with the motivation when we know our goals and our achievements. Yes, and if you look at it, one other goal I will say we only can reach by having the right time management. Do you know the meaning of time management? Do you know the meaning of time management? Yes, tell me, what is it? Tell me what is time management? You said yes to me. I did not say yes. You told me yes. So what is the reason? You give me the reason now.
If the goal with the time, with that particular times, we can fix the time and we can achieve that goal in that particular time.
Particular time. Perceive more as an attitude than a skill. That is a time management. You perceive that as an attitude than a skill. That will be your time management. Skills can be developed and so the time management can be. Am I right? You can develop a skill. You want to learn cooking. You can learn cooking. But can the time management can be? Yes. We want to be on the dot with the time management. It's hard. I find it very difficult. It's hard because we got hundreds of things to catch up and you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do that, and there is not enough time in your hands how to manage. But still you manage because you have focused on the thing what you wanted to achieve. Am I right? Everybody are having the same experience? True, we all are. So we need to give a priority. And to do the priority, we do a logbook. When we do how many are doing a logbook from here? How many have created a logbook? You know what is logbook? Logbook is something that you make a note of everything and you have got 10 things to do in a day. So you write it down. 10 things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 10 things, you cannot do all 10 things in one time, on one day, but at least 5 things you've done, at least you've done 3 things. The rest can be carried forward. Why? Because if you don't have a planning, then you don't know what to do. The day is bypassed, and without the time management, time will be gone. So if you look at it, time is very important. Process of planning and exercising conscious control will help you to be on a time management. In employment, time management is vital. See, you're a student right now, okay? So you can get away. But when you're working, you can't get away. You have to be on time, you have to clean, you have to wash, you have to look after the family, and you have to be here at work. So you will be juggling. What do I do? But yes, if you start from now, then it will help you to grow well and it will flourish you to be on that page. So how can I manage my time? As I told you, create a logbook. And when you create a logbook, that will help you to manage your timings. I used to do a logbook and before I go to sleep, I used to say, okay, I've decided I wanted to do 5 things today, but I have not completed my 5 things. I will carry forward for the next day and I will finish it on the next day with my other logs, which I've made a note of it. Second thing, you make a schedule. Give a priority to the right things to do. Now, a simple example, you have got 10 things to do. 1, you have to go to work. You have to finish your assignment. You have to do your cooking, cleaning, and you have to go for a party. So you have got so many things. Which priority will you give? You give the priority to the education if you are a student. You give more priority to the family if you are a family person. You give more priority if you have finished with your work and if you have free time, then you can go outside and do. Can you see that? And the third thing, you need to focus on one thing. Why one thing? Because if you're doing 10 different things, it doesn't help you. You need to do one thing which will help you to do the right thing. Yeah. Do not procrastinate. Why? Because when you are procrastinate, you have a self, you are stressed and the anxiety increases. Avoid procrastinate for anything. It will save you time. If you do things on time, you have free time to watch a movie, you have a free time if you are having a proper loss, you can spend your quality time with your family, you can go out, you can do something which is more important for you. Is that right? Yes? How can I manage my time? You can manage your time very easily by review the progress, what you have made a note in the logbook. Number two, take a breaks whenever you used to. Nobody can work 24/7. We need to give a break. We need to go out in a fresh air, have a piece of food, and freshen up yourself. Eat something which is more healthy that will increase your efficiency and productivity of your work. These are the ways how you can manage your time. You can see how you can start your day, how you can work through your day. If you look at this one, if you want to be successful, then you have to go under pressure. You want to get good marks? Yes? Then you have to work hard. That is under pressure. So by doing that, what you are doing, you are planning to match to your workload. Seek support from the educator or your colleagues or your peer group wherever it's needed. Alternative methods are practice relaxation, yoga, mindfulness. Do you do exercise? Do you do yogas? You do? Yeah. Do you do the breathing exercise? You know, one thing I will tell you in the life, one thing is free. What is free? Tell me.
Yeah.
Air is free? Do you believe that? But in the COVID time, the oxygen they were charging 10 times in the black market. Was that air free for us? Was that oxygen free for us? Yes or no? How bad the people were doing cheating our brothers and sisters. People are dying in the hospital, people are dying in their house, and they were doing a blackmailing. Am I right? This is the humanity. Do you think this is the right thing? What everybody were the people were doing? That's bad. So only one thing is free, which is a beautiful smile. And I can see some of her beautiful smile on their face. That gives me more pleasure and happiness when I see people have smiling. I see a lot of beautiful girls who are there and they have a beautiful smile on their face. That is free. So that free smile, you want to keep active. You want to keep it longer. That will help you with your relaxation, with your yoga, with the meditation. Will help us to support our brain, our soul, and our mind with a healthy way of living lifestyle. So mental well-being is the paramount of our lifestyle. Coping with strategies and ability to foresee the problems and has to be taught to others when it's needed. Soft skills we all know. The soft skills we want to be expert on it. What are the soft skills? Tell me. Communication, then body language. Huh? Yes, your face is the index of your body. Yeah? Sorry. Attitude. See, these are all the soft skills. When you go to the work, when you are going for an interview, what happens? You go smartly dressed, you look beautiful, you look nice, but you don't know how to talk. Will that help you? Yes, it will not help you because you look good, but you don't have a personality to convey. So we need a soft skill to be on a communication. That's what it is. So for communicating, we need to have a good communication where we can connect at the right time to the right people. Verbal and a non-communication, the ability to convey and share the ideas, feelings effectively. And remember, by doing that, we are conveying the message at the right time. Not like a Chinese whisper, yeah? We say something and by the time it finishes, the message is wrong. We want to pass the correct message, and that will help us to flourish in our work. This is a soft skill. We can be calm, we can say, yes, we can do it. Yes, we know what we can achieve. But you need to listen carefully, and this way you can help yourself and help others too. How can I improve on my body language? What are the ways you can improve? Can you see what are the ways you can improve? By smiling, by standing straight with confidence like a king. You are the king. You are the beautiful queen in the world. And you can do that. Yes, you only need the motivation. You need that power. You need that encouragement. But that motivation comes within us. We don't anybody to tell us, ye karo, wo karo. No, no, no. We do it ourselves. Because we are grown up and we know our responsibility, what to do and what not to do, what to achieve and what not to achieve. Can you all do it? Yes, I can see the lovely smile on you. You need to share your secrets. Yeah, what smile is going on behind me? Yeah, yeah. So these are all the things. And when you are standing, make sure you are not standing with a hand. अभी मैं आपको बोलने वाली हूँ आज मैं आपसे साइबर क्राइम का टोल करने वाली हूँ Who wants to listen to me? No one. Nobody has time. We all are busy. But when somebody comes with that enthusiasm, with that forcefulness, with their love and affection, and when you have patience to work, you will not see whether it's a day or night. You will work because you love it. You like your job. So whenever I see anyone working, I always tell, if you don't like your job, leave your company. Don't worry about the money. Money is the object. You will get it because when he has given you birth, he will always give you the ruchi. You are meant to get that enough income to fulfill your dreams and fulfill your family. You will get it, no problem. But you should do the work which you enjoy. That will really help you.
Yes, yes.
So the main thing is you need to make a decision making, and decision making is very important in the leadership. So when you are making a right decision, you should know your priority to the right thing. And not if you can quickly look at it, I will go through the next slide. Okay. This is all the decision how you can step yourself down. What are the good things? What are number one, number two, number three? Give the priority, do the right things. Okay. Now, leadership skill is one of the qualities which we are all in tune with it. We have got it, only we have to brush it up. It's like having a mirror in front of us and we are polishing that mirror. Let's polish that mirror to look and see ourselves with a good reflection. That's the good quality of leadership. Then I will tell you about the teamwork. Always remember, don't be one person. Work in a team. If you know something, share it out. Don't keep things to yourself. So leadership is important, but leader who is a good leader? Look at the PM. Shri Narendra Modi. What does he do? He can't do everything, but he has got a big team of people work for him. But he works with ethics which helps him that other of his colleagues, the team is also working in the ethic way which can help him to promote India. So we want to promote Odisha. We want to promote our state and we want to work in the global world. And we can do it. Yes. This is all the leadership qualities, what we can do and what we shouldn't do. As a good leader, as a good team leader, we work together, we help together, and that is the way we can support our leadership with positivity, with commitment. Whatever you say, be authentic. Don't say something and do something. Don't be like a Katrina or Shahrukh. Be yourself. Be who you are. And when you think who you are, you will be authentic. You have a wisdom. You know you need a support. Get the support and encourage and have clear communication. This is all the leadership qualities we have just gone through with you. Now, these are all the masters, how you can master. I want to go to the conclusion, how I can conclude. This is all the slides, but this is all I've gone through in detail. If you look at it, what are the aims and objectives about our session today? Okay, we want to, life skill is like umbrella, full of things. where we want to achieve, how we want to achieve your goals, what we have to do, what are the priorities, and that brings a bag of umbrella, full of bags with good qualities, where we can achieve. I would like to leave my three messages before I go. Number one, in this pandemic, the world is upside down. But you know how to bring it back again. You are the future. You are the future of this country. Number one, believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, the world will believe you. Rome wasn't built in a day. It took years to build. Caterpillar changes into the beautiful butterfly. So you all have a strength to overcome the challenges. Number two, be ethical, be honest, be trustworthy. Whatever you say, make sure you do that. Be on your words. And number three, build the bridges between your colleagues, between the society, between the family and friends, and help others, inspire others. I'll give you the last quote, which is very important. I am inspired by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. You cannot change your future, but you can change your habits. And surely your habits will change your future. Thank you very much for listening. And thank you. These are all the references I have taken. So you can have a look at it. But it was really nice to hear you and listen to you as well, listen to your comments, get the feedback. So thank you so much once again for having me here. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. Please, leave it there.
Thank you, ma'am. It was excellent and inspiring talk. Not on the life scale, there's a lot of management science, applied management science about the times management, leadership, communication, and whatnot. And I could, coming to the conclusion, I got the message from our experience and expression. पसीने की शाही से लिखा हुआ मुकद्दर का सफेद पन्ना कभी कोरा नहीं रहता. Put your hard work, give your commitment, your history will create history, nothing will remain blank. Then, she has already communicated well how to unveil your hidden potentiality. Every individual is having potentiality and capable how to unveil it. How to identify your potentiality and explore. She talked about the goal setting. It was very important. Many times I could see while talking to the youngsters, what is their vision? Where do you want to go? Many say, no, sir, they don't have the vision, they don't have the goal setting. This one is very important for every individual, personal life and professional life. The goal setting. Life skills, self-motivation, to-do lists, plan to do, can do. Very powerful expression. If you think you can do everything. Many times our mind says, I can't do this. You can see many of the things. If you can do anything if you want and you feel yes you can. Very beautiful show the smiles. This talks about the personality, inner thinking. So, quality of life. Smiles on your face speaks about your quality of life, how happy in your personal and professional life. I'd like to give a quote here. Then they say, the speed is calculated miles per hour, the quality of life is calculated smiles per hour. How many smiles you give in an hour, that is your parameter of your quality of life. That's beautiful. Soft skills. Teamwork, leadership, communication. All these informations are very nicely shared. In fact, the word I was going through the contents, if time permits, it could have still more learning and interesting for us. I was watching. Each of you is very carefully listening, carefully receiving, and only because of the time constraint, we are having a program, the Secretary, Government of India is out to visit. So we have some of the schedule. Ma'am is also having another appointment, another institution where she has to reach there within another 1 hour of the time. So keeping all the time, we have to close the program. Thank you, ma'am. There is no words to express our thanks. Our heartfelt gratitude on behalf of CTDC. And we are really privileged and honored today. And it will be ever remembered in the history of CTDC, your presence. And as we discussed, we will be taught professionally how we can connect with your institution and also CTTC in both professional way to add value to the life of the students and to create their more employability skill. I am also very much thankful to Dr. Sahu, who delivered and he shared his experience very nicely, and it's a real experience. He's a stalwart in the field of the management, having the very vast experience in Navaratna company about the different rules, regulations, policies, and actions, sharing his own experiences. With this, we would like to conclude this session. Before that, we have a small token of memento from CTDC. And we can have a photograph also outside after this.
Wow.
Yes.
I would like to have a picture with all the beautiful
Okay,
girls.
shall I find it? Yes. I request Mr. Asker out to felicitate our guest of honor today, Sahu. The small token. Yes. Yes.
Actually,
Honor.
yes.
Oh, wow.
I also take up the place.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
At last, I think all of you have already got lots of information in this session. Huh? It would be really privileged. I don't know, madam, whether she is going to agree or not. Lot many things you have covered within a very short span of time. Okay. Being the HR head of this organization, I'd like to take your permission if in future we are going to contact you for any such kind of sessions. Please kindly spare your time.
Definitely. I can do online. I don't have to be physically. I do hundreds, in the COVID time.
Yeah.
I have served more than 100,000 people, 100,000 students online.
Really?
So I can do anytime, especially with my girls that are close to me.
Yeah.
All my girls in the world. They're very good.
Very good. Okay, excellent. Really, madam, we are really very much thankful to you because you have because these are the young guys. They are going to start their career. Of course, you have prepared for the employees. Very few employees are there present here, but many are the young girls who are going to start their career as an employee in different companies. Maybe 1 year, 2 years time. Ready, madam? Okay. So you are really it's a opportunity for you guys before entering into the working life. Actually, you have got some at least certain tips which is going to help you. Okay, being girl, you are very very important and very precious to the society. Okay, all these tips are going to help you, guide you to lead the society. Okay, thank you very much once again for your presence.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Dr. Rao, the reason I was attracted and I was inspired, especially I was warm and a greeting welcome. Honestly.
Exactly. Right.
Yes. I was thinking, I thought I did not have it. I cancelled my shoot with Kadambari.
Yeah. Yes, I have heard.
I was going to have my shoot this morning at 10 o'clock. I cancelled that. I said, you know what? I'll come to my children.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the family people will always have me on a front cover. They are going to have me. They want to have me. Not now, anytime, doesn't matter. But this opportunity I may not even get later. I might miss this. So I did not want to lose that opportunity. And we have a lovely pictures, and I will post it on my website if the picture comes out nice. Otherwise, not. I don't want to make story. My guy will always say, "Ma'am, picture लेकर आते जरा भी टक्का है." तो वो clear में I want a clear picture which can have a proper. Yes, we can do it so we can have a CCT properly.
Yeah.
And then we can.
Yes.
Can we take one picture here?
Yes.
Take four of us.
Yes, 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 please, yeah.
It can be done maybe one or two, and then you can outside you can.
ऐसा आगे से लो.
To close me up.
ऐसा लो तो हमारा clear क्या है?
Picture भला असले website पे आसियो मैडम. Your professional capability is under testing.
I'll take one and you also can join.
Right.
No, you sit.
You sit down.
No, you sit. Good. I'll come in the middle. So we I want to cover all the Let's look left.
Very place. Yeah, Kiran, you wanted to take everybody's back.
And then that picture. Yes, because you are a natural. But you are love. You are a natural. I'm so happy that I met you. I'm glad that I came here. That was a proud moment for me to come and be an inspiration to all my people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, now you can.
Go outside. Go have a
Yes,
picture
yes,
there.
yes.
Yes. Malama, please.